Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
And now, your 2000
Angels baseball comes
Los
your way
Angeles
next.
Angel.
Dylan Bundy gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan Plesac, what do you got? Next, it'll be Tristan Random. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first safely. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ken Anderle.
Left
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anderle.
2-2. Here it is. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And not in time as the run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. They strike for. So now to the plate, Tristan Random. The pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And now Ken Anderle. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Calhoun is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. 2 gone now for the Angels in the fourth, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Now a move over to first, and he is out on the tag. Angels held in check there. They lead this one though 5-1. So now into the box is Steele Walker. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
There's one. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for 1. Next up, Tristan Random singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First delivery to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Calhoun waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next, here is Tristan Random. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to first. Scooped up, 1 there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits with the big. Digging in next, Davis Wenzel grounded out in his last at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. Los Angeles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dylan Bundy earns his 6th winning decision in this one. It's time for baseball in the... Now to the plate, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Elvis.
Popped him up.
Andrus.
Morrison into foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game 1 on this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
Garrett Cooper started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Random is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
2 out, nobody on. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is... Last half of the second set to go, and in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Outside with the off-speed pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
And he's safe.
Batting 7.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson.
Dickerson.
He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Murphy.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Popped high in the air. And there's out number one. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball one to start the at-bat. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Behind 0-2 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Crowd on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. So now here is Michael Conforto. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play.
Leading off.
First pitch on the way. Trevor Story is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2-1 now. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Story leads off second with nobody out. Fastball just inside.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose.
Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Alex Dickerson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Next, it'll be Kevin Biggio. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And there are two away now. In at the plate is Sean Murphy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike one. 3 runs already home here. Popped him up. Morrison waits on it, and that will end the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. Here it comes now to Andrus. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Swings and misses here as they're able to set him down for the first out. Now at the plate here is Garrett Cooper. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Michael Conforto stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Lifted in the air to center field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Carlos Carrasco will come on now and make his 50th.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
Now from a place that's seen it. Next will be the designated hitter, Tristan Random. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at 3rd. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Tap down the line. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping up is Jesse Winker. Lifetime versus this arm. He's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Next to hit, Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, number 33. Jesse Winker.
Hit to 3rd. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here.
Random.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tristan Random. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Andrus, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Two gone now for the Angels in the fourth. And into bat next is C.J. Abrams. And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Angels go quietly there. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Tristan Random. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Laureano is there. Let's see if they try it. And one opportunity will go by the wayside there as he'll hold tight at third. New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Tristan Random. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. He's got it. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a
one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Athletics put up 4 runs in the ninth inning to carry them to the victory. Trevor Rosenthal earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 8 runs on 19 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base.
Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. A's baseball is on. He's set and the pitch. To first. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Austin Allen. Here comes the 1-2. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt. A's are gone in order. Next to hit is Tristan Random. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Back to the top of the order now. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
Runs up and gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. The batter will be Austin Allen. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Over to first, and that retires the side. So nothing. Ready now for L.A. Tristan Random. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's under it. 2 gone. Now to bat, Tristan Random, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Anderle.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ken Anderle. And they're runners at the corners now. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
6-2 the final total today. The Oakland A's took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jose Quintana hangs win number 11. Dan, it's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Field. The opener of the final series of the year between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Texas go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. And stepping in, Tristan Random. First pitch of the AB on its way. A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Digging in will be Tristan Random. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Tristan Random. Flew out last time up.
Tristan Random.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a rope to the second baseman.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder. On that.
Next up is Tristan Random. First offering. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's an 8-1 ball game. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcast.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. Up next, Jesse Winker, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Swinging a looper to left. White onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they wind up. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Halos took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Dylan Bundy earns win number 7 on the season. Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas. Striding in is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Out in front of it, strike one.
Kiner-Falefa.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
There to make the play is Chavis, and there's one gone. So next to the plate for Texas, Jason Martin.
The designated hitter.
Palm ball in there, strike one. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Nick Solak is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. The 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Anderle is there, and he has it for the out. Now at the plate is Sherton Apostle. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Swing and a miss on the forkball. He's behind in the count now, 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Now it'll be Leody Taveras as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
In now, Jose Trevino, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into right field, that's a base hit. Taveras rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate, as it's now a one-run ball game.
Batting ninth.
Adolis Garcia stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. Jason Martin is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Murphy. And the throw is wide. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Up next for the Rangers, Nick Solak, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And this is low, ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Trevino on second. Martin on at first with 2 down. A shot down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Willie Calhoun will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the. Stepping in once again is Sherton Apostle. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. 1 gone in the Texas 4th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fouled away. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Leody Taveras stands in as he looks at a called strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 4 errors for these guys so far. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the left field line. Here's another 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. And now here is Jose Trevino as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Adolis Garcia, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. In there at the letters 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. 5 innings complete. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And standing in is the DH, Jason Martin. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. That'll bring in Nick Solak. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Behind 0-2 now. On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jose Cisnero gets the call from the pen to take the ball. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Los Angeles Angels jumped ahead in the 4th. Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Shohei Ohtani gets the call to pitch here on Next to stand in is Tristan Random. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-2 contest. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, C.J. Abrams. A potential tying run for him at third base. Seager ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here is Brian Reynolds. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 3 for 6. A pause, and the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning. Stepping in next, Tristan Random, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the...
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And now for the Angels, Brian Reynolds. He bounced out last time up. Runner back standing. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll... Next to dig in, Tristan Random. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. So stepping in is Tristan Random, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 9-6 the final tally in this one. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Garrett Clevenger claims the win out of the pen, his first.
2 errors. They left 8 men on base.
Friday night. Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers.
The 1-1 home.
The right fielder, Mookie.
On the ground to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To first. Touche, sir. And here's that one again with Show Track. Great reactions to knock it down. Now at the plate, Tristan Random. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. He's set. Here it comes. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Piscotty at second. Casale at first with no outs. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. The batter will be C.J. Abrams. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Popped up. Rios is under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Now to the plate, here is Tristan Random. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Muncy will win the race to first easily. Hand that in. So the next to bat will be Tristan Random. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw won't get him. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Designated hitter.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. At the plate now is Mike Trout trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. So now the tying run will come across to score.
And it's times like
And now in the box, Tristan Random singled in his last at-bat. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Angels put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Caleb Smith. Tonight.
Mike, it's not just great for his team and his teammates and his coaches. It's great for the game that there's a two-way player having this kind.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go. Ready now is Tristan Random. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out. Into the box, Tristan Random grounded out in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn. No hits to this point. The 2-2. Popped him up. Random has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Royal. Now into the box, Tristan Random. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him. Grounded to the right. He's got it. There's one. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's down to 3rd. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Next, it'll be Tristan Random. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
And now Jesse Winker, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. There's ball 4. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that brings up Mike Trout. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches.
1 run is scored. The throw home, and he is in there.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Eric Mejia, and he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at 3rd, 2 men out. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. In to score, the runner from 3rd. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise. So now to the plate, Tristan Random. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from 2nd. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from 2nd over to 3rd.
Hard hit ball to 2nd. And there's 1 down now.